Hello, Julio. It's great to connect with you, and I am looking forward to doing a reading today. I have already pre-shuffled my deck of soul cards here with the intention of your first question in mind. So let's begin. First, I'm going to fan out the deck all along the table here, exposing all the cards that want to be exposed for your reading. And now, Julio, I'm going to trace my finger all along the deck, awaiting for energy to draw me downward. And the first card my finger places on is the first card to your first question. I'm drawn all the way over. Okay. So, Julio, I'm just going to give you a brief description about my cards. As you can see, they are not your traditional tarot deck. They do not come with a book, nor do they represent any specific meaning. So I use these as a tool, as well as my intuition and spirit guides to seek the answers to all of your questions. So here we have the first card to your first reading, and I see you immediately here, Julio, and I see you working diligently, working your life away on something that you've put timeless amounts of effort into. And from what looks like something that started very small, I see that you were content for the first few years, 3 years in the running. So between 2008 and 2011, it feels like things were kind of moving along steady, but not overwhelming. And then right after that 3-year mark, I see things started to get a little out of control, a little hectic. I see that this is where you really began to feel alone with something that was bearing on you that was far too large for you to handle by yourself. So that's what we're seeing here in the first card, and I'm just going to go forward and choose another card to see what else we can find. I'm drawn back a little bit. Right there. And here we have your second card, and this card is definitely a representation of the balance in your life. And I see that you're being torn right in half. I see your emotional state and I see your physical state as well in this card. So, Julio, it looks like your emotional state is really battling here, and you're reaching out and wanting your life back. You want that comfortable, not so committed feeling that you had here a few years back. And as your physical, I'm seeing illness is arising from all the stress that you've been enduring for the last few years, which is not not good at all. And another a message that's coming through now is your loyalty is going to kill you. um, and we'll take this message with a grain of salt because um, you know you have time and a chance to get out of um, what's consuming you right now. And so going to your first question about if you should move on, the guides are saying to me, well, if he doesn't, um, this will definitely take over. You will you will get an illness, and life will slow you down, regardless of if you choose to or not to yourself. So, clearing up that message for you, Julio, basically, um, if you don't get out, if you don't stop what you're doing, you don't listen to your body and take in what your mind and your heart is telling you, then life, the universal energies will bear down on you and make the decision for you, and it will not be a pretty outcome. So, with that said, I see your first question answered as definitely time to get out now. I see a little bit of something already stirring as far as physical illness, and it looks like in the sacral chakra region. So right here in your abdomen, and like stomach issues. I see you may have some IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I see nerves, um, just kind of sick to your stomach stuff going on. And so these ailments will not cease. They will not lighten up or get better if you keep going the way that you are in your business. So that concludes your first reading. And I'm going to go on to your second question, and to do so, I will give a brief shuffling to the deck to refreshen the cards. And as I do this, I am setting a new intention for the cards on your second question about your future and what the future holds if you were to move on away from this business that you're in now. What is there for you outside of this? And just a couple more folds. We should be ready to go. There we go. Okay. And so now I'm just going to do the same as I did when we began. I'm going to spread the deck out. There we go. Perfect. And now we are seeking the future for Julio. Brought me right here, almost to the middle. Okay, here we have the first card to your second question, and I'm very excited because I'm seeing a new business starting up with new partners. And uh, because you have so much experience in running a business and learning the ins and outs of how, um, being an entrepreneur works, you have the tools to succeed in basically anything that you want to put your heart and mind into. So, reaching out and moving away from what you're working on now is only going to open up some new positive possibilities for you in the future. And I'm seeing this as possibilities that are basically right outside your door. So the second you decide to let go of the burden that you're carrying right now with your current business, this new venture is waiting for you. So we're gonna go forward and choose another card. See if there's anything else right there. This card is coming as a slight warning. I see the next field of work you get yourself into is going to be kind of a replica of what you're doing now, Julio. So this card, like I said before, comes as a warning, and that is very simple message. I'm getting it from the guides as well, and that is they're saying, um, take care of yourself. Think of yourself first, and know when you see the signs of your next business starting to unravel and get overwhelming, that you need to pull back. Because if you don't, you will end up in the same exact spot that you're at right now, and that is suffering internally and spiritually. And as long as you take care of yourself, prosperity will come to you. Um, Success and a happy life, which is what you're seeking, will come to you as long as you take care of yourself first. Okay. Um, so yeah, usually I have a lot more cards spread out here, but your answers came so clearly and so quickly, which is great. So there's definitely some things out there for you to work on. And I'm getting one more really heavy message from my spirit guides, and that is they're saying, Julio, you just need to breathe. You need to take the time to inhale and exhale. And as you inhale, um, take in a new, fresh feel into your body and into your life. And as you exhale, allow the release of stress, anxiety, and illness to leave your body, and to focus on that on a daily basis as like a new practice, if you can remember to do so. I still see you being quite busy in the next, I just got it, in the next 2 months, you're going to work on yourself, and you're going to work on moving away from this debilitating business that you're in right now. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I don't see you just waking up tomorrow and saying enough is enough. Looks like your feet are in a little bit deeper than that. So, but you will move away from this, and you will step forward to a new you, a more satisfying and fulfilling life. So that concludes the second reading. I do hope that you enjoyed our time together, as I absolutely enjoyed reading for you. And I encourage you to contact me at any point in time if you have any questions concerning this reading, or if you just want to tell me about something specific. Um, and if you would like another reading in the future, I welcome you with open arms. Until then, take very good care of yourself, Julio, and have a beautiful day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.